What is up, everyone? We are live. Am I going to hear myself on my replay thing on my YouTube? We are live, everyone. We got a poppin' chat already. We got people here. We got the Ferk Gang. It's been a while since we've called ourselves the Ferk Gang. Let me just make sure that I'm streaming. I think I am. Let's just make sure where we are. How's everyone doing, by the way? Why does it say that I'm not streaming? Oh, no, it says I'm streaming. Twas weird. All right, let's get the show on the road. What up, everyone? It's your boy, Tyler. We are going to get this show on the road, and let's hit up that music.
I'm so fucking cute, bitch. I'm so fucking cute. Attitude abusive, but I'm so fucking cute. Kawaii, cutie on the beat, cooking up the heat. OMG, booty like Kylie, but shouty Taiwanese. Did you see her on the magazine?
We just want to amp ourselves up. All right. What's up, everyone? How you guys doing? It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done streams, making YouTubes. I told myself I'll give you guys all the recaps and whatnot. Let's see. We got Massive Panda in the house. What's up, Tyler? I haven't caught a live stream in a minute, dude. It's been a minute since I've done one. So glad to have you here, man. Hope all is going well with you and your family. Got Aljamil here saying an army of angry creators versus a lone silly goose. It's true. It's true. We have Mr. X in the house. Mr. X, I'm going to showcase the thing that I got, but you'll be getting this first. We got Sketchosaur Rex. Guys, prayers for Sketchosaur. He's got some health stuff, and it's a bitch. So he says that he is surviving. Let's see. Ichthus. We got Ichthus in the house. Guys, I got to see Ichthus while I was on my trip to Miami. Super fun. Super fun. Let's see if I can pull it up. Yeah, it's just super fun to hang out with Ichthus. He can confirm, Ichthus can confirm that the IBS problems are real. I think that he might have talked with my videographer more than he did me, because I was on the toilet. Now, to be fair, I wasn't feeling very good that day. I ate, I totally upset my stomach with the food that I ate. I should have planned it better. I totally gave him also the wrong directions. And when he sent me a screenshot, he was like, "Is this where I'm going?" I was like, "Yeah, this is where you should go." And I totally derailed our evening, but super awesome time with Ichthus. I hope I'm gonna see him again. I was in meetings today saying hey, what these are the next trips that you might have to go to Miami, so gonna have to see Ichthus there. Ichthus is awesome. Aljamil, did you know that about the Doug Ernst toy? If so, what other secrets do you know? No, I saw that Doug Ernst though had his Seraphim chibi. I thought it looked really cool. We got Kova's Lookout in the house. Hey man, would you be open for me to hop on stream with you to promote my Kickstarter? You got a Kickstarter? You just got to hit me up on Twitter. We can see if we can schedule something. I DM'd you on Instagram. I don't know if you use it. I don't use Instagram. So yeah, either send me an email or Twitter. Twitter's always the best. It'd be cool if YouTube had a DMing system. That'd be cool. What's new with you guys, everyone? It's crazy. I have been working on comics. If I need to prove it to you guys that I am working on comics, let me pull up this. Let me show you guys that we are working on comics, okay? So maybe I can adjust my screen so all right. So right now, about to probably in the next 2 weeks, gonna letter Blackjack Duelist. We've got Penguin Blade that we need to letter. So this is drawn by Jose Garcia. This is drawn by Donald DeLay. We've got My Sexy Witch. Oh, almost got. We've got My Sexy Witch Academia 3. This is going out digitally to backers. Hopefully in the next week or so. I'm waiting for the 6-page bonus scene from Tommy. And once that's done, I can send everything out together. And then we have Super Plumber Sisters. The art is, all the line art is completed for this book. So now I just got to gray tone it. So that'll be fun. So yeah, we are working. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 comic projects happening right now. Plus, I've got a fun like Batman comic that I want to do for funsies with Ichthus. We'll see if we can make that happen. I'll update you guys on some of the Super Plumber Sisters stuff later on the show. Let's see, where was I trying to show? But yeah, we got a lot of good things going on. Super Plumber Sisters. I'll put the link in the chat. But this is the next book to go out. I'm going to do like a big marketing push probably next week on the pre-launch. So super excited for that. Mrs. H, what are we doing? Mr. X, Neil Star, and I are joint crowdfunding the Astroman Riserman comic. Oh, that's sick. Mrs. H, let me know when that happens. Like, DM me. Like, I'm so like behind on so many things when people are doing them. Like, so like, please hit me up. Massive Panda, I'm looking forward to Blackjack big time. But when does Penguin Blade go live on crowdfunding? You know, what's crazy is I don't know when we're gonna go live with it on crowdfunding. You know, I had the idea about the book like 4 years ago, and then Donald was like, I posted a picture like, yo, like it'd be cool if I could do this Penguin book. Donald was like, hey, I'll draw it. And so it's a 24-page one shot. So probably, you know, he has a cover. I'll probably do a cover, probably get one more cover. And then I have a bonus book idea that I want to do as like an add-on for the book. And then I think it'll be ready. Mr. X, I can send you the link as well, Tyler, before bed, if anything. Yes, please. Oh, it's happening right now? Someone drop me the link. Mrs. H or Mr. X, like, drop me the link right now. Kova's Lookout, what's your email? I'll put it in the chat. And there's 16 days left, so it's been going on. Jeez Louise. We got Amazing Gaming Productions. What am I doing? I fixed my Amazon formatting for the Rise of the Shadow Walker. I finished the rough draft of Walking Through the Neighborhood, but I'm reading lots. That's sick. So yeah, guys, it sounds like things are going well with y'all. If things are not, let us know. I was gonna pull out my DMs like just now. That would not have been good. Give me a second, guys. I want to pull this campaign up. I just feel like, how did I miss this? Copy. Put this in the... We're going to put this in the chat. Oh, thanks, Ichthus. Ichthus already got it. And guys, go check this out. Link is in the chat. I'm going to be on 100% backing this book later tonight. I love it. Fantastic. See, this is indie comics, guys. Just making freaking fun comics. Yeah, Kova, drop your comic. Let us know like where we can find it on Kickstarter. I'll look it up right here. Oh, the trailer is cute. Let's see. Let's play it. Oh, hold on. Let me get the music on at least.
This is Jeremy Summers with a special report. 2 weeks after Asman overcame White Claw and defended the Brass Vessel of Solomon, Alan Walker enjoys a relaxing day on the Brimwood beaches with close friend June. but their sunning is stifled by out-of-town reporters and the big story they chase. Can Astroman and Riserman overcome this colossal cretation of Dr. Wargo, a task neither can do alone? Find out in the fast-paced adventure complete in 16 black and white pages.
Oh, there we go. Oh, shit.
This is Vanessa Perez, live in Brentwood, Florida. Show support during the month of June. Back the campaign and receive bundled deals and exclusive items. Bonus items unlock the more backers participate and funds are raised.
I love it. Guys. Link is in the chat. Go check that out. All right, let's get into it. Like this is gonna be a very like free, chill show. I don't really have like crazy topics. You know, I don't have any like super crazy topics. Just wanted to catch up with y'all on the plan. You know, if you watch, so I dropped a video. I dropped a video today. Actually, it's like my first like pre-record in a really long time. So right here, you know, the former DC comic artist blows $30,000 crowdfunding campaign. And I said, like, in the video towards the end that I wanted to start doing daily videos again, which I'm really, like, gonna plan on doing it, whether it's, like, pre-records or it's, like, maybe a snippet from here, depending on, you know, what we got. Like, let's see, like, my last, like, pre-record was, like, 4 months ago. So that's crazy. And the reason why I want to do that is because the reason why I want to do these daily videos again is because I have like lost the ability to just talk to a camera. It is absolutely nuts. Like I have been talking to a camera for the last 7 years, and I stopped doing it within the last like year and a half, and I've like lost that skill to just like look at a camera and talk. And I found this out because I've been trying to film, you know, I run a marketing company and we're trying to film videos, and man, I can't do a good take. I just cannot talk well. Like I'm even struggling to like look at the camera right here because I get shocked. And so, you know, this is a skill that has to be learned. And so, well, not just learned, but like developed and nurtured. And so my plan is to, okay, like, let me start making, will we see the return of AI Tyler? Dude, I actually don't like AI Tyler. Like I if you guys want to see, where's my login? Like I already have a freaking, there we go. All right, hold on, let me log in. I'll show you guys. Wow, really? What's going on? Like, what the F? I've got an account. All right, here we go. So, like, here's all the AI versions of your boy. And I made a video that, like, had this thing.
Hey, 0503, the MP4, your hyper-realistic avatar is ready. Try creating videos with it. Also, click...
Like the thing with the AI videos is that I don't like using the AI voice of me because I don't think it's accurate. So what I would do is I would write the script for the video. I would then record it on the mic, and then I would input that audio through the AI, and then it would come out. Like here, I'll show you a couple. Like here's like, dude, this one's crazy. This is just a picture.
Dale was embarrassed by his smile, and he told us it was holding him back from living his life. He had avoided
whack. You know, here's some examples of like how I use like the AI, like for like, and like it's AI Tyler is great when I'm on the road and I'm like I needed to make ads. So like a couple months ago I was in Arizona, I was filming for a company. We needed to make social media ads for them. they didn't have like a quote unquote talent, and they didn't have a film setup or anything. I've got a really nice phone microphone that's like $300 and it just clips to my phone. And so what I did was I went into their break room, recorded my audio, and then I input it into these AI versions, and then we were able to make Facebook ads for this. So like here's an example.
Most people don't get dental implants, not because they can't, because they're afraid. Fear number 1, the pain. Fear number 2, the cost. And fear number 3, the fear of it not working. We get it, but here's the truth. With modern technology, the procedure is fast and gentle, and we're able to do it.
It's like we're doing that for a dental implant company. Let's see if I think I have like an example of like a comic book one. It's like I wanted to do a review of a comic book that I had just read, and I was once again out and about, and so I recorded the audio at my in my hotel, and then I plugged it into the AI, but I just did not like the feeling of it. Like,
even though Lost Fantasy has some inconsistent and bad dialogue at times, I can't help but want to continue reading this series. My name is Tyler, this is Draw and Talk, and welcome to 5-Minute Reviews. Well, we'll try to keep it 5 minutes, or maybe it's shorter, who knows. Lost Fantasy introduces us to a world in which magic and myth is introduced to the human world 100 years ago. I said introduced twice.
yeah, like look when I laugh.
Have kept those
like look when I
on
laugh.
Earth.
It's so.
Lost Fantasy introduces us to a world in which magic and myth is introduced to the human world 100 years ago. I said introduced twice. Hunters have
Like
kept
it's like it's not happening, and so like once again like. I love using AI on various things. It's only good for some things. So like we use AI Tyler for like very like quick short videos. Where we just need to like show like snippets of me just to so that people go like, oh shit, like there's a human behind this. But I don't like it with I don't like it with my YouTube. I tried. And the reason why I actually got this AI thing is because I'm working on a marketing YouTube channel to help, promote myself and my business. And I was like, okay, I don't have all this time. What I'll do is I'll just AI Tyler it and make some videos, and they all sucked and I hated it. And I was like, you know what? The best thing to do is just for me to get better at talking into the camera, like know what I'm going to say, be confident when in how I'm saying it, learn how to talk slower, more precise. And so I figured doing daily videos on Draw and Talk will be a great way. So like I'm starting off with like the side view, and then at some point we'll get to like the full frontal view. Oh, we got $2 from Travis. Thank you so much. AI Tyler shouldn't have a 2-button shirt. He's sad. Bro, why is AI Tyler looking away and eyebrows raising? Dude, okay, well, so what's funny is like when you AI yourself, at least with that program, you have to send them like a 5-minute version of you talking. And so for that particular one, I was trying to be like a little more expressive. And what ended up happening was the AI, it just made it look like I had this huge attitude problem. We got Jose Garcia in the house. How you doing, man? So yeah, the goal is to do these daily videos, because I just want to get better. And like I'll give you guys a sneak peek. Of tomorrow's video. Please still watch it. Let me actually pull it up so you guys can understand like the context of this. So Super Plumber Sisters 3. So let me tell you guys how Trump fucked me up with these tariffs. Okay, so for the Super Plumber Sisters 3 campaign, shit. I did this right here. This 6-inch battle wrench. All right. How much did I charge? I forget how much I charged. Let's see, rewards. I mean, you can't really get them anymore, so it doesn't really matter. I charged $15 for them. Okay. That's actually not that bad. Anyways, what happened was I went to order these for the campaign because it was time for it to fulfill. And they were like, yeah, like we're not manufacturing them anymore because the tariffs were too high. And so if you want those, you have to do an order of over like 200. And I'm like, I do not need 200 wrenches with a Super Plumber Sisters logo. And so I spent like a week or two trying to figure out what should I do, trying to find different sources, and whatnot. And at one point I was just like, do I just freaking return the money for these? And I probably should have done that, but I wanted to give my backers a battle wrench. And so this is what we ended up doing. So these cost way more than what those initial ones I sold. So I'm kind of fucked because I had to order more than I was expecting, but I wanted to do right by my backers and give them their stuff. So the original pitch was just a wrench. This is what backers will now get. So see right there, it says it has the Super Plumber Sisters like logo right there in white. And then you got this wrench, and then also it comes with a file. Let's see what else. A saw, a can opener, and a knife. So besides it being a wrench, it's got all of this stuff as well. So this is what backers will be getting now. And there's the Super Plumber Sisters. It's just not focusing. But you can see like the logo right there. Oh, I won't be able to go through customs then. Yeah, no, dude. This will get confiscated. So yeah, I will be shipping these out this week to backers who ordered this because I want to do right by them. But then also this is going to be the add-on for number 4 because we got to sell them and get rid of them. Yeah, there we go, Mr. X. Yeah, this is what I was telling you about on Twitter. You should put in a short 4-panel comic of Mara messing up the order for the wrenches. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. I do have I do plan on with the trade because we are going to do a Super Plumber Sisters trade. That because I never want to just people have been backing these single issues for the last year and a half, and I'm very grateful for it. And then it's like, man, you have people who are like, oh, why did I wait for the trade? Or people who maybe bought all 4 issues are like, oh, well, I'm not going to get the trade after. And so we are doing an additional 10 to 15 page story in the trade. So maybe I'll add something like that in there too. I like that. I legit keep that in my toolbox, dude. I'm always looking for this type of wrench at my house. And now I got one and it's sick. I don't know what these button things are though. I don't know. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So I just outsourced these. About to do trading cards for Blackjack Duelists. Curious what we're gonna do for Samurai Penguin Blade. Which that's a great segue to what kind of the different stuff that was happening over the last 30 days. Guys, it's crazy. I've been active on everyone else's channel but yours truly. Man, I don't know what happened. But Angus, Black Angus Reviews DMs me and he says, hey man, we got Crooked Painter in the house. What up? He messages me and says, hey, B.A. Turner wants to DM me, wants to do a debate with you. And I had B.A. Turner blocked for the last 2 years. And so I was like, okay, yeah, sure. No problem. And the topic was quantity versus quality, and it was a 4-hour live stream. And I honestly think that people were shocked that it wasn't a yelling match. It shouldn't have been a yelling match. B.A. Turner is a very calm and he says what he says. And for me, I'm I just want to match that. I want to match that particular energy. But also I think people were shocked to find that we agreed with each other on many things. So when it comes to the topic of quantity versus quality, you know, you always have, you know, the discussion is always like, how long does it take to make a good book, a quality book? You know, does it take 3 years to make the best comic book or whatnot? And for me, I always build, and it always comes down to, like, really at that point, like a writer versus artist, because for a writer, they really have to, for a writer to do quantity, they have to really believe in their work, and they have to be able to pull out the funds to make those comic books. Whereas if you're an artist, you can pump out as many books as you can draw. And so it's hard when you have these conversations like with BA and I, because I can come from both sides, where I can come from the writer only side. I can also come from the writer artist side, and I can come from just the artist side of things. You know, when I was making the book Demons, it was always a struggle of just knowing that, hey, if I put out a single issue of Demons, I just know it's going to take X amount of time, and I have to put out this much money. So I need to make it like the best that I can, because I don't really want my freaking money to go to waste. Whereas, like, if I'm personally just drawing the book, I'm just beholden to the time that I want to spend on the page or the book, and then how many books I want to put out. I mean, I'll be honest, I had plans to put out The Girl with the Megafist Volume 5 this year, and I scrapped 2 chapters that I drew because they absolutely sucked, because I was like, I'm going to rush this. I want to get this book out. And I was like, this is just not good. This is not going to be what I want people to see. This is a book that I love. And so you have to make that decision of the quantity versus quality thing. Like, I put out a lot of quantity. But I also believe that my books are quality, which then broke into like a future discussion, debate with Godfo, and those guys, where they're saying that, like, well, the books can't be quality or something, or marketing tips, like, I can't give marketing tips because I put out Smut. And then there was this whole like debate on like sexuality in comics, and like, they're like, oh, like, this is Smut. It's like, bro, this is not Smut, you know. Like, even look at like oh, like, this is Smut. Like, this is not, that's not Smut. You know, it might be a sexy girl, but it's not Smut. So then that ended up being a huge, then that became a huge debate where you had Stokes, BA, Godfo, and myself come in, and you had, you know, Godfo just couldn't get past the idea that like, oh, like, you just use Smut or you just use sex cells. And it's like, yeah, you do, but I try to give like these marketing tips. I was like, hey, here's marketing pointers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're like, well, the 6th one's sex. I'm like, no, you don't have to use 6. Like, these, like, number 1 to 5 applies for everyone, and I don't know. Let's see. Amazing Gaming Production says, I find the quality versus quantity lacks the idea of scope. Oh, can you explain that more? I'd love to hear more on that. Mr. X, another issue to think about as books get bigger, but maintain and improve on quality. Vienna, do you go on to debate people for fun or for marketing purposes? Mostly for fun. Like, I enjoy talking with people. Like, for me, when it comes to like indie comics, it's it's kind of a lonely biz. Like, I'm drawing by myself. I'm making these videos by myself. I don't really have time to just jump on a bunch of people's live streams and hang out there for 2-3 hours a night. Because, like, if I spend 4 hours on a live stream with BA, it means it's 4 hours I wasn't working on my own comics or my own business. So I try not to do it. I try not to do it often. But like, when I do a debate, to me, it's fun. Or I believe that if I cannot defend my ideas or my beliefs, then they're weak. And so if I jump on something with Godfo, I feel like I should be able to defend myself. If I jump on with B.A. Turner, I should be able to defend my points. if I jump on a stream with that bitch ass Tony James, I should be able to defend myself. Sometimes with these creators, I'm able to defend myself. Sometimes I'm not. And in that case, if I can't, but I still believe in my points, it just means that I need to either educate myself or learn how to talk better, or have better points. So I saw that, poor Jamal. Don't even fucking try to delete that message. I saw that. Wait, so Tyler, you say you can't draw and talk? I cannot draw and talk. What? I can do like live streams of me drawing sometimes, but for the most part, I can't. Amazing Gaming Productions, I'm going to call it AGP. The more you try to do, the slower things get and the worse the quality gets. If you focus on a few projects, you get into a better groove, which makes things better and faster. I agree. Like right now, I'm in a point where I think I put out too many projects. So I'm really excited that Super Plumber Sisters 4 is like the finale. Like I'm really excited that like we're going to end this series soon. And then the next series to end will be Bold Assassin. That will end at 4 or 5. And then after that point, I'm only going to be working on like Growth of Megafist, My Sexy Witch Academia, and maybe like a one shot here or there. So like I'm super excited to get to that point because I agree with you on that. AGP. We got Travis Gibb saying I don't sell any smut. I'm sure I could find something. But here's the thing: like the definition of the smut that they were giving was like anything that has like a female in it or like oh it's like sex or something. It's just like you guys don't watch like things that like have like the one-off sex scene. Like I get if you're selling like straight up like porn or the whole book is just porn, sex. But like for example, My Sexy Witch Academia has like a panel or two of like nudity per book and maybe like a sex panel. But that's per book. But that's about it. It's the equivalent of like you have like a whole like 3 episodes of Game of Thrones and then one of them has like a 2-minute sex scene or something or 30 seconds. I don't know. Jay says, I agree with your rep theory. You can't just work on one painting for years. You're hindering your own progress. True. Crooked Painter, folks crying about smut are the ones with the boxes of child porn under their bed or on their hard drive. Mr. X, girls being cute or hot isn't exactly new. I don't think some folks know what actual smut is. Oh, like 100%. Algermill, so does that mean that the only women Godfell has in their comics are Amish dress ladies? I mean, I agree. I mean, by their definitions, they would be like Power Girl smut or Wonder Woman is smut. Gah. And that's just not the case. Like that's just not the case. I mean, to look at and like once again, like you can have like gimmicks per se, but like you're not selling smut. Like Super Plumber Sisters, for example, you won't find 1 ounce of anything suggestive. Like this book is just action comedy in there. The only thing that could be suggestive is like, well, not even suggestive. It's just, we have 1 or 2 pinup covers. That's about it. It's not even that's about it. That's really it. We have 1 or 2 covers on there, but that's it. Like those are just pinup stuff. Jay, I wonder if they think heavy metal is smut. It would be by their definition. Travis Gibb, I feel if you do it on the cover, you are selling the smut. That's interesting. Chat, what do you guys think? If there's like 1 cover, what would you say? If there's just like a cover, like for example, let's look at like, we can look at Blackjack Duelist. So like, here's cover A. There's nothing in the actual book. Cover A, cover B, cover C, and then cover D is just topless. I did put this there because I just wanted to make sure there was nothing, but cover D is just topless. So is that considered smut? Let's look at the definition of smut. Okay, so let's look at these 2 words. I enjoy doing this, by the way. All right, obscene. Of the portrayal or description of sexual matters, offensive or disgusting by accepted standards of morality and decency. Okay, so obscene. All right. Lasciviousness. A person, manner, or gesture feeling or revealing an overt and often offensive desire. He gave her a lasciviousness, a lascivious wink. Okay. I think like this is kind of a weak, because you could just be like, and it's like, oh, that was lascivious. That's smut. I think more so the obscene for sure. Could be it. So yeah, I would say like that cover could be smut-y, but then the comic itself isn't smut. But I don't know. It's really up. It's like whatever loopholes that you want to tell yourself. I mean, I only make these covers for Kickstarter, and then I don't sell any editions after that. Like I do if there's like 40 people who back this, who want this cover, I order 40. And I totally missed the nipple right there. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Ascendant Fiction. How we doing, man? That overly broad definition would include Amaranth Angels. Dude, I can't wait for that book, man. Amazing Game Productions. The funniest thing, my friend Jack, the Lost Lore Scholar, was involved in the same debate on sexy women in games on the next Tuesday. Travis says, I would say yes. Jay, it's only smut if the whole book is that way. I see one booby cover as a fun item that you for sure can't get in stores. Interesting. I mean, that's how I kind of feel with it. Like, to me, there's a part of me that's like, if DC knew that they could make an extra like $50,000 by having a topless Power Girl pinup, that I feel like they would do that. I don't know. I feel like they would. The cover is fine, but the scratch and sniff tuna is pushing it. Damn. That's intense. What else? What else we got going on, guys? You guys reading any good comics? You guys reading that Absolute Batman? I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying the Absolute Batman stuff. Oh, dude, I posted this. No one believed me. Hold on. I was thinking about like the shit that like makes me happy. We got Blight Blazer in the house. How you doing, man? We're working on fulfillment. My print order for my Sexy Witch Academia is on its way, so we're working on things. Let's see. Yeah, I posted this. I said, give me like 1 to 2 years, and I'll just be making The Girl with the Mega Fist and standalone crime noir graphic novels. And someone messaged me and was like, no, you fucking aren't. And I was like, yeah, like that's like what I want to do, because like this is the shit that I enjoy, that I actually enjoy reading. Is stuff by like Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips, or any book that like Jacob Phillips is on. I like this kind of stuff. Like I saw that new Mission Impossible movie and I was like, man, I wish that there was like this in comic book format. And the only thing that like got kind of close to that was those Bond comic books by, I think it's, where are they? I had like a stack. The Bond comics by Dynamite. So like this kind of like scratched the urge that I had for like a crime espionage, but like I wasn't the biggest fan of the art. Like it was almost, I don't know, like too colorful. Also, like someone correct me, when did sound effects stop being a thing in comics? Like when did sound effects stop being a thing in comics? Cuz like for example, this book has like gunshots, explosions, people like driving, people getting like smacked, shot up, beat up, thrown through glass. there is not one sound effect at all. Which made me then like look at some other like comics, and I was like, there are no sound effects. Like there are zero sound effects in there. So I don't know. Someone like correct me if I'm wrong. When did like sound effects stop being a thing? Hey, see ya, AGP. Like I seriously, I don't know. Like when sound effects stopped being a thing. Like I like sound effects started disappearing in the 2000s. Why? I don't get it. Like I've got this Batman comic here. Let's see what. Let's see. We got to add this to the clout wall. Let's see if there's sound effects here. This is Batman Detective Comics. Francis Manipul. The art is so freaking good. All right, 2 sound effects. All right, there's sound effects in this. Not a ton, but some. I'm gonna have to do a video, by the way, on like the amazing era of Batman and New 52, and how there were so many freaking good Batman runs that just didn't get talked about enough because Scott Snyder was killing it with like his line of books. But you had Batman and Robin by Patrick Gleason and Peter J. Tomasi, so epic. You had Batman Incorporated with Grant Morrison. You had Francis Manipul and Brian Buccella's Detective Comics run was so freaking beautiful. Yeah, man. Massive Panda, sound effects probably stopped being a thing when all these uppity creators forgot they were writing comics, not Shakespeare plays. You're a comic book writer, not Henry David Thoreau. Too, and like that's another thing. And I had to like mute some people because I didn't want to see it. Like the conversations that have been happening in like that were happening in the indie comic space that had me like jumping in, to me were like the most pretentious conversations. What is art? What is the meaning of art? Like how is what I'm gonna do, how is the comic I'm making elevating the standards of morality and pushing the world in a better place? Or how is this book gonna have longevity so that it lives past me? And it's like, shut the fuck up. Like just make the comic book. Like stop thinking about all this shit. Just like, what is art? Like what's this meaning of this panel? Like just make the book. Like people get so, I find like the people who get so focused on like the what is art are the same people who don't put out the best stuff and are also the people who complain about like anything to do with business or marketing, or like they complain about their sales. They're very much they love pointing the finger at other creators. Oh, like this person made a really stupid book. Like, oh, this book is only selling because it's Super Plumber Sisters, and he gender bent the Mario Brothers. Not taking into account that, like, okay, I have a bunch of other IPs that are really successful, and I do one freaking parody, and everyone's like, that's what this guy does. VNet Fat just put the fries in the bag. Tyler throwing a tomato at the screen. Shut up. Like it's crazy. And like, I was going back and forth with one of these creators, and I just realized like there's no point in me talking with this person. I don't want to talk to this person. I don't enjoy this. So I literally just like responded to them. I was like, hey, I find this conversation just really boring. Like, it's not worth my time. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to do it. And I had another creator come in and be like, oh, look, Tyler conceded because he wasn't able to make good arguments. Like, no, I don't want to have this conversation. And maybe I can't make a good argument on like looking at comics as like this high art and how it's gonna, change the world and like whatnot. And maybe I can't make those good points because like that's just not what, like the comics I make, guys, the comics I make are purely fun. That's the goal, is I want people to have fun. And I want to just put out fun comics for you to read them and have fun. And, there's this talk of like, oh, is art subjective or objective? And here's my thing. As someone who's like very firmly like, yes, like art is subjective is, let's say art is objective and there are objective like check boxes that you can have with your work. At the end of the day, you could make the most objectively perfect piece of art, and if the customer or the reader doesn't have a good time or throws it away or doesn't enjoy it, you failed. That is my personal belief, is if you make a comic and it checks all the boxes of your objectivity, so it's therefore a perfectly made book, but the person doesn't enjoy it and they're not going to come back and they're not going to give you money, or they're not going to read it, or it just sucked, or they didn't have a silly goose time, you failed. You failed at your work. Even if you enjoy it, sweet, go masturbate to your own book. But if the audience doesn't enjoy it, then it was pointless. Massive. First, they got rid of thought bubbles. Now some people won't use sound effects. These people do not want comics to be fun. No, dude, they just want them to be like their Netflix pitches. It's always like, yeah, they just want them to be their Netflix pitches. Aljamil, look at iconic comics and Rippaverse. They are gaining ground by a steady stream of work, basically the concept of an overwhelming force. There you go. Massive. I just love comics with stiff artwork, muted colors, realistic characters, and endless walls. People are just not having fun, man. People are just not having fun. I don't know. I have fun. I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. You know, I was in Miami this week, and I didn't have a lot of my setup. I just had like this microphone. I had this microphone with me, and I had like a 4K camera on me, and I told myself, like, in your hotel room, start making content for this like other channel you're building for your business. And I just like could not do it. I didn't want to. I just didn't have the desire to make content or market myself or even work on comics because I brought my iPad. And what I realized is like I just do not have a good schedule or routine currently. Like back in the day, guys, I was waking up at 5 a.m. I'd work on a chapter of The Girl with the Mega Fist. I'd then record a video, and then I'd go to work, and then I'd come back, and I like had everything planned. And so that's why we're going back to doing these daily videos, because I want to get back into a routine where I am making stuff regularly, putting them out, being part of the comics, having fun. I just want, having a silly goose time. By the way, are you having a fun time? Is it a silly goose time? We're having a silly goose time. We are having a silly goose time. We got Sam Quinton in the house. How you doing, man? I'm going on someone's live stream this Friday. I think it's a Lucid comic production. The last time I was on a show, it was with Tony James. So this will be a good show because it's not like a debate or with an op or someone that just doesn't like hate my guts. It'll be with it'll just be with like the host, and we'll just be able to have a silly goose time. I think we're talking about marketing, so that'll be fun. Let's see, I'm looking around, trying to see like what books I've bought recently. Just got all these ideas, guys. Just want to make comics. How crazy was it, by the way? Like, let me pull this up. This will be the last thing we talk about tonight. Oh shit, where is it? Where did it go? Oh shit, where did it go? Alright, we'll just pull this one out. Actually, we'll just do this. Dude, how crazy was this? Guys, when I recorded my video, I didn't realize that Rob was a previous DC artist. I had no idea. Dude, this guy's fucking disappeared. He took down the video. It's kind of sad, actually. Death Raider campaign was such a like this sucked. This paragraph was like so retarded. God, I got 60 comics. Holy crap. By the way, like as someone who's dealt with many printers, Like, I hate these. I hate it when these creators do all these stupid printer updates. I upload the files to the printer and gave it to them. Unfortunately, there's been no update from the printer. I requested an update from the printing schedule. I still haven't heard from them. Like 4 months. Like 4 months you haven't heard from your printer. What printer are you like fucking using? Like, you can use Kablam, Mix'em, Comics Wellspring. You'll get this book made. So, like, it's crazy. So, having this, like, you know, Death Raider campaign was such a financial disaster. I pissed away my savings in 3 years of my life. I could have been doing anything else. And then, like, you know, bitching. And crowdfunding is nearly dead. My peers' campaigns totals dropped with new releases. I have left comic books for good now and have a very low-paying job in manufacturing, which is still higher than my livelihood crowdfunding, which was below the poverty line. Why should you care? The point of crowdfunding, in theory, is it covers my bills while I work and promote the project. It's like, bro, like, it's so ridiculous. Like, all the excuses he made. Yeah, you got people pissed, like, Rob, do something. My money spent to back this campaign was solely for the funding and making of the book, nothing else. Either send the books to the printer and get them into our hands, or send out the PDFs of the books to people that actually paid. No book, and then this BS update. I want a refund. Like, y'all aren't getting a refund. The book's done. I still think not sending everyone the PDF will appease the most. It's crazy that he's not even considering, like, sending out the PDF. But he's done. This guy's done. I don't know, like, where does that leave the book? Either I come to some sort of compromise with my debtors and the book ships in the fall, or it's bankruptcy and the printing and shipping funds are like, what the fuck does this mean? These people are so bad with their money. Like, seriously, like, retarded with their money. I can't believe this is the update. Your update reads like the confession of a thief seeking unearned absolution. You abuse the trust of new and old fans. Like, no one's happy about this. Like, dude, if I was this guy reading these, I'd be like, like this is not good. Keep your book. I don't want it. I threw the new graveyard shift that showed up in my mailbox recently in the trash. Yeah, dude, people are pissed. Why weren't you working a job along with making this comic book? $32,000 is hardly enough to last for anyone. Like, seriously, like, $32,000 would last me, like, probably 4 or 5 months. Like, if I was just using it strictly to pay my bills. So, like, what's this guy doing? The point of crowdfunding was to make the book a real thing, not give you a vacation from your bills and supporting your... Actually, this would last way less. I'm like... No, 5 months. You should have had a job this entire time, 3 years, and you're just now realizing that things aren't working. Yeah, people are pissed. People are pissed. Were there any art updates on the project? I mean, yeah, he said the book was done, dude. Like, this is the crazy thing, is, like, he had these updates over here. Let's see where it is. Progress of pencils done, markers done, inking done, colors done, which, by the way, like, pencils done, markers done, inking done. Like, to me, like, I'm curious what he means by this, because these are all DAZ 3D models. So, like, essentially what you do is you go into the DAZ 3D studio, you make this book, you do all the photo bashing and stuff, and then you pose all the 3D models, and then you turn the opacity down, you then put it into your drawing software, and then you draw over it. So, like this is all of it's just traced work. And here's the thing, I don't have a problem with him doing this. Like, to me, I've seen a ton of DAZ 3D comics. This is definitely the best one that I saw. So, like, I have no problem with anyone using 3D models or renderings and what. I have no problem with someone using DAZ 3D and whatnot. But, like, still put out the friggin' comic. And he got a Brett Booth cover. Wild, dude. That's where the $30,000 went. Let's see. I can't remember. Let's see. Will Sonopa? Yeah, that's not really how crowdfunding works. The money is to make, print, and ship the book. Go on and take the money and run. Yeah, dude, it's sad. And here's the thing: he's done with comics. Like, he can't come back. He can't come back in the indie scene. If he can, he better have a freaking good reason. I mean, yeah. I mean, this book looked good. You know, for a book that was like very heavily DAS 3D stuff, it looked very good. So, I don't know. Everyone gets a trading card. It's sad, man. It's at crowdfunding, not for the weak. Yeah, dude, people are pissed. You were funded to produce a comic book, not to live for 3 years on backer money. People are pretty nice to him in the comment section. We got Pixel Trader here. Everyone asking for a refund. It's not happening. Like, update. The Death Raider crowdfunded so incredibly underperformed that it has bankrupted me. I'm doing my best not to file bankruptcy in order to protect the printing and shipping from creditors in order to fulfill obligations. What's up with these fucking creditors? Like, dude, this guy just did bad with money. I feel bad. I don't, but it's sad. It's sad. Yeah, I agree. At least drop the PDF. Like, if anything, at least drop the PDF. So, all right, guys. I now need to go and hang out with the wife. I know I get to hang out. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very excited. We are working on comics. Super Plumber Sisters 4 is the next one that we are dropping. Link in the chat. Link in the chat. Link in the description. You guys can see some of the covers that we're working on. Not even working on. We're done. So these are the 4 that we have currently. I have 2 more that I'm working on. But yeah, I'm super. I love like how this main one came out. Like, let me show you guys how we did it. So like originally, let's see, take that out. So originally, I sent him. This is it. This is all I did. All I did was send them this. And then I got this. It's on multiply right now, jeez. And then I got this back. And then we colored it. Come on. And dude, this cover is so freaking fun. I love it. And then, you know, these 2 are fun because it's like, you know, it's a set. And then like this, you know, they're playing freaking video games, super fun. So yeah, just gotta finish up these 2 covers and then we'll be good to go. But yeah, you can see like the line art is all completely finished. So we just need gray tone it. You know, here's the line art, by the way, for Super Plumber Sisters 3. This will be out digitally for you guys very soon. Look at that, sound effects. Come on, guys. Sound effects. You know, Blackjack Duelist. Just got a letter, this one. And then Samurai Penguin Blade. Just got a letter, this one too. You guys, we're making comics, man. We're having a silly goose freaking time. We are having a fantastic time. And man, guys, if I can make this Batman like comic, it would be so fun. It's a what's it called? How many pages is it? It's a 70 page story. It's broken up into 3 parts. It has like, I've been on like a really big Criminal Minds kick. So it's not Batman like doing like end of the world shit. It's very much Batman investigating like low, like on the ground killers and whatnot. But I have this in my own Tyler verse, and so the lore is yes, greatest detective stuff, exactly. And the lore is is a little bit different. Like Batman's origin is changed. His relationship with certain characters is different. This is Jim Gordon, but then he has a really interesting relationship with the Penguin. You can see in this he's like watching this orphanage, and this bully is like picking on this little kid, but then this bigger kid comes in and like beats up the bully, and Batman's like watching over it, this orphanage. And then at the end you find out that kid's Dick Grayson, like he's about to leave the foster home system soon because his parents were killed in the circus. So like it's very much like my own, but I'm having fun. So we'll see if I do it. Like this is very much like a last ditch priority. Like we got to finish Super Plumber Sisters 4. We got to get my Sexy Witch 3 going. We got to finish, Blackjack Duelist, Penguin Blade. After Super Plumber Sisters, we're currently making, let's see if it's even on here. I swear, is it? Let me pull it up. Bullet Assassin 3 is currently 20 pages drawn. I know, because I've only sent him 20 pages to draw. I've got to finish the rest. But like, we're working on the various cover. Like I've got like 2 covers right now. I've got the main cover that I'll be coloring. I've got this one finished, and then I've got this one that I gotta draw and have Ichthus color. So like we're working on comics, man. We are making freaking books, and we're having a silly goose time. Yeah, I just need to put all the art that he sent me over on here. So we're making books, and it's taking a lot of time. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Another pin. Crooked pin. All right, guys, let me grab that music. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in another video. Hopefully tomorrow, most likely tomorrow. We'll see. And yeah, exciting stuff. Where's the music?
Alright. Okay, let it be known. I'm working hard when I ain't on the phone. This ain't a home, this ain't a phone. Grind never stopping, I'm keeping it cold. Unlocking the door with the holy key. You supposed to be this close to me, and hopefully you understand G.O.D. Maybe this cold and I'm talking like no degrees. This ain't a fluke. I seen it way before it ever happened. It gave me the view. I had to put in my time on the TV. It coming in soon. I couldn't leave it all up to a variant or an experience. You gotta get up and do what it do. So complicated, homie, it's you. Always gonna wait until you in the mood. I've been running, came out gunning, stopped the fronting on your word. It's what you hear, not what you heard. I'ma hate on every verb. I'ma show you what it's worth. Every day I'm on the earth till they put me in the dirt. I'ma get into it first. Said I'ma get into it first. Until they put me in the dirt. Said I'ma get into it first. Said I'ma get into it. I can't break, that's the thing about me.